Hey, this is Blind Fox and welcome to my farming simulator playthrough. While building up our farm, we are also building the grain elevator museum. This game is sort of geared to people with visual disabilities and some movement disabilities as well. So I will be commenting on this. One thing I do is use a lot of AI worker help because it is just easier. We're going to do some mowing. We are harvesting our granola. And we are going to check out the grain elevator museum. We've got a bit of cotton growing over yonder. I don't think I'm gonna get time to actually run a work extra contracts for harvesting this month of July because I'm doing a lot of things. I'm harvesting. So what do we still need? We are still doing planks long. We need to go and add some more because we're going to run out of them as well. We did sell the yesterday, the silage bales, and we got a little bit of profit there. We will go and see what we are in the shop for. Nothing we want, of course. Is a what? A weeder. We do not want this weeder. So here we go, we've got 3 on here already. I think 9, we still need quite a lot. We have 7. So for some reason this thing doesn't always work nicely. There we go. It's not really just that the tractor is a bit small to pick up these. I mean, it is only 1,000 kilograms, not too much. So if you build the grain elevator museum, this is what you are going to be doing a lot of the time. Because you need to build or have a lot of wood. And if you are going to do the fairground, you are going to need even more wood. Because that thing is just humongous, and we are going to do it after we do this. We might even run out of wood. I'm even thinking about planting wood, because it is just, we are just going to have so much wood. I think this one is not incorrectly. I don't think we are going to have. There we go, it is just in. You know, we suck at this. What we want is this tractor at the moment. So here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 currently. So we'll just go and deliver this 5 and just see what else we have. Hang on, before we go. Still working. Still working. We might just go and collect some more cement bags and stuff if there is. Yeah, no. And nothing here. So we can use this, or we can just use this one. Doesn't really matter. So we're not gonna have this thing too full, but we'll see if we can actually work it with this. But we can park you there. Still working. Okay, we can take you and go and pick up, deliver our wood. Might seem like a stupid time to just take a bit of wood, but we're not taking the others because we don't really know how much of that we still need. So what do we need with our... We've got enough sawdust. Is some sawdust? We've got still enough sawdust there. I can go deliver that here. Here it's only wood transport that we don't do, and dead wood that we don't do. We've got a nice big harvester here. So 791 like that. We are going to have to do some new going to have to cultivate, not cultivate, put on some new nitrogen. We've got this. We'll see what happens with these weeds now. If you watch my removing the fences video, you can see how nice and clean this one is compared to the rest. I'm not going to remove all of my fences because the one is connected to the silo. Then I have to rebuild the silo. And the other one is connected to the little farmer's market. So you can remove them if you want to factor those costs into your starting money. And no, you can't remove that house next to the little shed and the chicken house that you can put next to your house because it doesn't want to remove. So let's see if we can actually connect it with this trailer, or we need a smaller one. Doesn't want to work. And off we chase away. We need to turn this around. I will eventually connect the yellow tractor to this. So it can actually, the pipe does work for this trailer. We are not just rebuilding the Grain Elevator Museum, we actually do want to make something of our farm, so we are not just doing it for rebuilding purposes. Just disconnect from this. I can also use that thing, the auger, to fill up, but I'm not planning to do that. Am I? Alright, we are here. You can see we are making progress. I'm not doing that. There is people that shows you how the Grain Elevator Museum change in stages, but I'm not doing that. I'm just building it, so we are, as we get stuff, we are adding it. If we know how much you have to add. Problem is you don't always know how much to add. Oh. Come on. There we go. And he can drive himself home. Let's just save before this damn game crash again like it did last time. So let's see, how much do we still need? Long planks, need 15, we've got 13. So we need 2 more. We've got 14, we need 2 more, yes, we do need 2 more. We are not sure how much planks and wood beams we need, but we do have quite a bit. We've got 5 cement bags. We've got 3 of the others. Now here this is almost done, so we will have 6 of this, and then we will just switch it, see which one is what we are going to create here, and switch it to sell. Cement bags here, there's 1 here, and 1 is almost done there. So if we completed this, oh no, come on, that's not the one. Yep. Okay, cement bags, 1 is almost completed, yes, so we only need that one. This we've got 1 busy, 2 of them busy. There we go. 1 almost done, another one halfway through there, so 2, and when this one is done I'll also switch it. I don't know if I'm going to switch. I might have 1 do cement bags, 1 do, then I'll switch it around when we are done. Okay, we are done with this. X. Sometimes this doesn't want to. Sometimes this thing just sort of breaks. And what's the problem now? Let's just see X. Hang on, yeah. There we go. X. There we go. I do like this nice blue tractor. Previous game I had another game where I just went into Massey Ferguson's, and I had a lot of red implements and red. My base was red. All of my trailers were red or black, depending on which ones. This one I just go to what I want. Don't really care what it is. Oh no, don't do that. Okay, so we want to drive. There we go. Let's drive, or let the game drive us to the market, because we know we cannot drive. Yes, we still have that thing at the market. So let's go and buy things. Well, first we will just lease something again. This one we're not going to buy yet, for a very good reason. We want to buy the baler first. Let's just run through our, let's see what we have here. There is a harvesting contract for what? For canola. But we don't have that thing in our harvester, and I'm not going to hire a harvester at the moment. It's a bit too much to harvest in one day. We will have a little look-see here. What do we have? We've got the planter. We've got the belts. Okay, so we do not yet have any other grassy things. First thing, as I say, we are going to get the baler. We're getting the baler because it is where you lose the most money. Since you don't always bale all of your bales, we do have our roller where we can roll whenever we need to. Ah, we are full up. Something we really need is a bigger harvester, but we need other things more than we need a bigger harvester. I'm actually thinking about planting this thing in cotton, but I don't yet want to just switch over to cotton all of that. We don't make a lot of money from canola, but I don't know how much money we will make from cotton. 1,000. And yes, we do need a shed of some kind. I know we don't have a shed of some kind, but okay, we will do some over here. We are going to buy our baler. And I don't know, maybe a bale wrapper? 170 something is 40 something. A bale wrapper? Where is the bale wrappers? Am I in the correct? No, I'm not in the correct one. Here is bale wrappers. We need this one, I think. Yeah, this one is just for 180 bales. We need this one, 180 and 220 bales. So it's 62. We might just have enough to get it. As I said, just or not. I'm not sure if we will have enough to get that. We will almost have enough to get it. Because we still need to, let's say 62, it's 5, we might just squeeze it in. What I do want to see is how far are our, can't remember when last we sell our honey. When last did we check on our honey? It's around here somewhere. And we've got not a full one yet. Everything else is doing its job. Now we can do what we normally do, go and put some wood chips in the cement factory. I could sell the cement factories after I'm done with this, but why do it? It's working, it's making, it will make money because it's just use stone and wood chips that we do not use for anything else. So it is doing something. Creating a product. And I'm getting annoyed, more annoyed and more annoyed by this fence by the minute. But again, I don't want to remove my silos, I don't want to pay to replace my silos. It's annoying that it is connected to some of the game elements. I need to keep an eye on this. We currently have it set on storing, which is fine. if this one is done, we'll set this one on, I think, a selling or something. Let's go and check cement bags, cement bricks, and cement whatever to see what is the most profitable one. It's sort of 2 something for this one, the price, 1 something for bags, so definitely I'm not going to make cement bags. The other one was here, roof tiles, 2.9 something the best. So 2.9 something, roof tiles and cement bricks. Looks like they are better than cement bags. They all take the same amount of stuff to make. They all... Yes, definitely. Between roof tiles and cement bricks, they all, I think, takes the same amount of stuff to make. Let's see. Yes, 100 for 112.5, 100 for 12.5, 100 for 18, 100 for 18, 100 for 12. So this one actually is faster. That might be the thing. So we might just have... I'll put this one to roof tiles after it finishes this. So there's one. We'll still have to wait for that. I think the bottleneck is going to be planks along on this. You can see here we did our mowing. It left the grass as is, and now we are just raking it all nicely in big rows, or in windrows, as you should call them. So what does help at the moment is we do have two tractors that can help us with harvesting. And if a certain person can just get underneath a certain pipe so that we can down low get this stuff out of the tractor. Come on. And it doesn't want to do that. There we go. We will creep in like this. We are bad. We are worse drivers. Problem is this trailer is a bit screwy at the front. So unless you see what happens, this just don't want to do what it should do. So problem, if you get some of this stuff, the harvester might be a bit small, so you will need this thing called the auger, which is lower. Did we just break the game again, I think? Yeah, I think we broke the game. Because there isn't any sound. We did it before. And it is a problem of Farming Simulator, that sometimes the game breaks So yes, it is a problem. I don't know why it disappeared. I don't know what it will do to my video sound. I think this thing can actually pick stuff up from the ground. I'm not sure. Haven't yet tested it. But yes, our sound is broken, so we will just go and park here and save the game, and I will pause you guys and get back to you. Well, we are back and we've got sound. This is just got itself screwed up, but it will fix itself. This one, however, is done, looks like. So we will return that rake of ours. We'll return it. Yes. Delightful. We'll drive you back. And now we will buy our good. Our sound is still there. We'll just pop in here and see if there's anything we need. No, can't get anything there. And of course, just after we buy the baler will be available in the shop. But we know that will happen because that always does. Which one do we want? I think, do we want to go red or green? Let's go for Mercy. Maybe Mercy? I think Mercy we'll go for. We like Mercy. Oh, that's fine. We don't have to change anything here. We can just buy. Yes. We buy all of this. Yes. So we've got 66 left. 68 left. Now is the question. What do I want to save? Do I buy this thing? Do I buy this? That is the question. 68. There will be 6,000 left. How much does it cost? It costs 63 something or other. We might just buy this thing when we come to it. We'll not buy it immediately. We will wait. And then we will buy it. Can't really afford to repair anything at the moment. Good, we are done. Now we need to do this little bit because it missed it just now. I think it missed it. It was because we interfered with it, where it broke down. I think these are just sort of, there is still a bit of, what's the name? Canola, let's just glue off. Yes, block out the mischief. I think if you have this, you can collect stuff from the ground, if I'm not mistaken. Are you done? You are done. So there is some little artifacts on the game. I don't know if it's just the way my thing is set or if it's just a normal artifact in the game. There is some stuff that looks like it's not harvested, but it is. Yeah. So you can unload into one of these with the auger, but the problem is you have to get your pipe over it, and it's not always that easy to do. Now we need to do some planting. We are planting, not peas. We are not. We are planting canola, long grain rice, canola. Planting canola, we are. I don't really want to do, since I've got a baler I could actually do straw and salad, but if you don't do TMR it's not really worth it in my opinion to do straw unless you do animal stuff and you want manure. Or can we plant today? Ooh, we might not even be able to plant yet. Oh no, we can't plant yet. I thought we can plant yet today, but we can't. Carrots, what if can we plant anything if we wanted to? Grass, I don't want to do grass. Oh, radishes, no. Poplars, no. So we can't plant today, sorry. I thought we might be able to plant, so sorry. We're not allowed to plant today. So if you play with seasons on, keep that in mind. If you don't want to play with seasons on, don't bother about it. Now we are here. Let's just get ourselves situated on a lovely little mountain. And this tree is going to have to just go. I've been threatening to do it, I think, for a while. Get rid of that tree. It's a shame we don't have a blue baler to go with our blue tractor. So baling does not your computer do. We do know that our rake has got a 14-meter width. Okay. We'll deploy. Drop our scoop. Switch on our baler. And hang on. We have 220. You want to be on 220. Now we can actually plant that whole area that we just have next to our wood pile. We can plant with stuff, but we can also have animals there, which I really want animals on the farm as well. We are going to do sheep. simply because we'll need rope for the playground. Otherwise, I would have actually have done some cattle so that we can get the manure, or the slurry actually. Now this thing is faster than the other red one we, I think, used last time. The other one I think failed a bit slower. So it doesn't really help if you wait until the second day to harvest for the granola and stuff. I've seen videos where they test, and the test I saw wasn't really conclusive that it does increase your yield. It's not like the grass where it does matter when you do your baling, because if you bale on the second day for grass you do get a better yield than if you bale on the first day when harvesting is ready. As I said, I did watch, because I wanted to know, and I watched some guys' videos and they just say it doesn't, for the rest, it really doesn't have an influence. We'll need to do some work there as well. Now that's a good thing about having your own baler, is when you sometimes bale, you, aside from missing stuff, you don't always get a full complete bale. You get sort of half a bale. And then if you sell it, you lose that half a bale. Or a bit of a bale, anyway. I'm really still wondering about if I want to leave, but canola is the best money maker. When you get to crops that make money for you, it's better than wheat is. I don't really want chickens. It's not, I've done it before and it's not really worth it for me. They annoy me. Again, you've got pellets of eggs, and pellets is the operative word. So you have to struggle with those, and I've got enough to do with just the wood pellets. You want to struggle with some indeterminate little egg pellets as well. The honey is, well, it is free. You get honey for free, but if it wasn't that, it wouldn't really be worth it with that pellets as well. If you do, I think another production, maybe you need eggs, you might want it, but we're not doing a good job here. Really should put on some sheep, but I'll do that. I first want to get all of my grass implements. So if you're still listening, I've got a ration review channel, then pop over there and check it out as well. Do some South African rations. Of course I've got such a weird English accent, I'm Afrikaans speaking English. Although I don't have the exact Afrikaans accent that some people have. And people, there was somebody that commented about why I'm doing videos in English and not in Afrikaans, because, well, there's just more people speaking English than there is speaking Afrikaans. This thing is working nicely through our grass. Do you like that? It does that. The last time we had the other red one, it was much slower. We've got new tractors, we've got this new baler, and I think we did a good job. I mean, we're done and it's only 11. We've done the raking, we've done everything else. So, you can see we don't have a full bale. Yeah, now comes the fun part. Getting rid of that bale. Without letting it, there we go, being trimmed. So we do have some more bales that's just waiting there for if we want to cut some more grass, which we could do. I haven't utilized this part of the field yet, the outside where we could have cut grass. And if you cut, let's say, bale hay with this thing, then it will just either leave it as a grass bale or change it to a hay bale, depending on how far you are in the baling process. So now we will see what we are going to do. Let's see if there is... Oh no, it's not. I thought it would be one. I say, well, if that is really annoying. So it's 68 we've got left. 63 we might just squeeze by. We like living dangerously in this game. We might just squeeze it in. So, let's buy one. We are living dangerously today. Oh, this one is for round bales. This one is for round bales. This one is for round bales and square bales. But it's only for 1.8. So we want this one. That one again is only for 1.8. So buy this one we will. Yes, we do want some Ronnie wrap. There we go, we've got some wrap. Buy. Yes. I want to check out the field. To check out this mulching array, I want to remove that so it doesn't need rolling yet. And if some of us can learn to drive, that will help a lot. I truly need to come and pick all of this up sometime. That is also something that I actually need to be doing. Okay, we'll bring you in here. We'll bring you and finally collect our roller. We are living dangerously. These trees are also going to go one of these days. Just as soon as I remember to use my chainsaw. S to let it drop. So this bit can't be done by computer or the AI at all, and there's no guiding lines, and these little things drop wherever they want to. And they move around as well. So it's not really worth you driving on your guiding lines. You just drive to the nearest little one and bump into it or pick it up depending on what you want to do. You could have mowed all of this grass by hand and then rake it all in by hand, or not by hand but by tractor. That's a big problem of baling out and working on outside meadows. The AI workers can't do it for you, so you have to do it yourself. Which this is not a bad little place to do it in the field, but the trees are in the way and the lampposts are in the way, so we might later on actually bale that. Oh. Oopsie. These annoying little bales, at least they are not round bales. They can't roll, but you can bump into them and move them that way. If you want to really do hay, I would suggest do the bigger bales. Hay or hay and straw, because you can't wrap those. I do like to go for the biggest bales I can, because it is something else we need is a baling shed that we will also get whenever we have got money again. It's just easier because then you can have all your bales and your extra pallets in the shed. We'll go and pick that lot up in a bit. It's difficult to use the bale wrapper from inside the tractor. I think there's round balers with automatic bale wrapping, but I don't like. Yeah, I don't like the round balers, as I have mentioned before. Let's see, what do we have to actually do? That is cultivating, fertilizing, 2 point something, 3 point something, 1 point something. What is there to harvest? What is this? Peas. We like peas. Let's go and harvest these peas, because we are almost done. Field 85. We've got peas, non-peas, non-peas, carrots, and non-peas. So we'll go and harvest these peas. Well, hit field 85. We'll just stop you for a bit. Where is field 85? 86? There is field 85. Grand. We need to remember not to be too greedy with pea harvest, because if it's too late tonight, we can lose our contract. But I don't think we are too late in the day yet. I think this is fine. I think we can with safety do this. Oh joy! Yes, and of course we get stuck. Why doesn't this thing want to go somewhere? Or is it trapped behind the yellow tractor? Maybe. We will go and ride with the harvester in a bit. We just need to bring all of our things back. And then get rid of the sail somehow. Alright, let's go play bumper tractor. We need to fix our equipment sometime soon. And we have money again. And we'll go in bumper tractor. And you can get stuck on a round bale just as easy as you can get stuck on a square bale. There we go. I really like this blue New Holland tractor. Almost like it more than I like Massey Ferguson. The yellow tractor I don't mind, but it doesn't have a front attachment, so I'm not a fan of it. I like yellow, but that tractor is not my favorite yellow tractor. This is a nice blue wood tractor. So what we are doing after this, we will go and ride a bit with our sea harvester. basically done there. So what we will do is come and pick up our bales. And then we will roll the field. Now bale wrapper can be drawn with yellow tractor, or actually green tractor I think can also do baling or bale wrapping. Just see how far. Oh, this thing is done, is it? Oh, that's not good. Sorry. Didn't know you were done. This thing doesn't hold a lot. How do you unload this again? I think it's this side, and I think I need to go closer. Let's see if I can unload you. I can remember how. No. Oh yeah, there we go, 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 there we go. This is one of the most difficult things to do. To actually get this thing unloaded. It's difficult. Most unloading of harvesters is difficult because you have to position yourself underneath some or other thing, unloading some or other crop. Didn't know this thing was such a small amount. So because we cannot really see what our worker is doing, we can't keep our eye on it the whole time. It's difficult for us to know when it is done with something. For example, when it is full and just standing there doing absolutely nothing. We hope we are not too late with our pea harvest, so that we don't get very late again by midnight. Half off. Not yet finished. Almost finished the other one. I can dump this at least. It's why you don't want to do a lot of harvesting while you are actually doing intensive work, because your poor little worker, especially if you can't watch up there, you can't keep really track of what your harvester is doing. Well, indeed, we have done actually better than we did last time with baling. Last time we only got, what, 23 bales? This time we got ourselves 20 what? 22, 20 how many bales? Now we got 22, 28 plus 14, 22 bales. Last time we didn't get 8. Last time we got, I think 7. This is done. We'll just park you over here. So all we need to do is some rolling, and that we can do with yellow tractor. And then we can start loading our trailer again with some wood products. So yellow tractor can uncouple itself, unhitch you. Where did we park our roller? Is it that? I think so, yes, it is that. You can actually add a seat tank to this. And then you can plant as you roll. To fill up some of those little patches in the field that might come up being there. I might just add it someday. There, we can roll you. Why is there? Oh yeah, the other one is that one. So that is done. This thing is rolling, so that's doing its thing. This thing is waiting. And this thing is done again. You can see here how fast this piece gets done. Really fast. I think this is not a mistake. I wouldn't say it was a mistake doing this, but if someone can learn to drive, it will help a lot. I need to send this game thing character on the driving course. Seriously, this character, you are being really embarrassing. They say this is one of the more difficult things to do. Especially if relative motion and such things are not your forte. Definitely it is not mine. We need to remember for a bit while we are doing some harvesting. Can't really see much. We've got a nice view. I don't know how easy it will be to actually drive the lines with it. Just this bit and it's already 10%. That's the problem when you do pea harvesting. Harvester is not very... But you do get a lovely amount of money from it. And you do lose a lovely bit of money using workers, but you still make more money than you actually spend. I might need to do some extra, unless it's going to pick it up, I think it's going to do that. See how this thing is sloping up there. Okay, this one is doing its thing. And just in a bit of time we were away, it's gone to that amount. We will go and do watch some pea harvesting when we are done here. No, I don't need, actually, I don't have the correct trailer for actually carrying pallets, but it doesn't really matter which one you have. As long as you can stack them on there, you can use anything. I just have the flat bed because, well, it was a cheap trailer. When I got it, it was cheap. I got it on a sale, so I just bought it because, well, it did the job. There isn't really a place where you can look into it. I think the green bean harvester is easier to actually get your stuff unloaded a bit. The harvester is a bit more difficult. And let's see, what do we get? Not. I thought we would have gotten a... Wow, and this is the bigger harvester. This is not the one we have. This is the bigger Massey Ferguson harvester. It's a shame we really would want actually a nice bigger harvester, but that is sad. This field is apparently your AI is not doing such a brilliant job on it. You can see the problem we are having. Apparently we are having a problem, and apparently we are taking it over because apparently it is not doing a good job. Now let's see, will it actually work? Now this thing is a bit difficult to work. We are actually doing some harvesting. It's quite nimble, which is almost over nimble. You see, it really can turn almost within a very, very small, short margin. It's almost easier to maneuver this thing next to the trailer than to get the trailer into this. If we can just click. Now where am I? I'm not exactly sure which one was done already. Well, we still need to actually do that one as well. This thing isn't the fastest thing on earth. We might be harvesting into the night. Just want to check quickly how our manufacturing is coming along. Oh, this one then is done. So we are going to stop this. Deactivate. I want to make this there. Oops. Activate. I want to have it selling. It is difficult to see what is cut and what is not cut. So this field is, I don't know why some of the stuff works with the AI workers and some of the stuff don't work with the AI workers, but it is somewhat annoying. This thing isn't fast. Absolutely. Spend a lovely time harvesting. It's the first time I've actually harvested peas by myself before. In the past, the AI actually did a great job. You don't always know which fields the AI will take a liking to and which fields it will just not do. The only problem if you use AI like this, you have to sometimes do all of the harvesting because sometimes the AI just goes crazy anyway. It doesn't matter sometimes if you start the field in the middle or at the end or where you start. AI sometimes just refuses to do its job. Again, difficult to see this. Really difficult to see this. Extraordinarily difficult to see this. Yeah, I just stick here. So let's just see what if we just put you on automatic for a bit. Hang on, let's just do this because people actually, well, it's actually doing something. Let's just, because we need to go and set this thing up to deliver someplace. Where do you need to go? Grain barge terminal 1. Okay. Grain barge terminal 1. Okay, so we will go where are we now? There we are. Hang on, just why isn't this thing doing its thing? You'll see why this thing isn't doing it. A job. Oh come on. Deliver. Grain barge terminal 1. We want to come back here. And start job. Please spring around again. Oh yes, you are screwing around here. I can just see you doing what you should not be doing. This thing is so sensitive. Thing almost was better in reverse. almost doing worse than the computer did. That is bad. That is so bad. It's not going to be fun to cut at night. And I hope we didn't leave it too long. Can't afford not to. Are you stuck? You are. Then. And I don't know where you have to dump it here. How do you get out of this place? We need at least back to where we need to be. So if you're still watching, I hope you are. Remember when you send your worker to do something, always check back on them because they get themselves in places even worse than we can. Oh, we are going to cut some stuff in the darkness. I hate harvesting in the darkness because I can't see a freaking thing. Might not have been the best thing we chose to do, but this thing just gets longer. It will be, yeah, at least we did the silly things, I think. The others might be better. I hope you are back. I hope you are back. Where are you? I don't see the moron worker. We'll go and unfold it in a bit. Are you here yet? Where are you? Oh, there you are. You are here. Good. Moron is here then. Here. Good. Done. Now it's difficult to see where I was. very difficult, I can't believe. Really, really difficult. Can't do this from inside of the cab. It's just not, there's just not enough things for me to see. Don't lose anything. This is not going to be fun. We'll save again. We are only 51% done. 53% done. It wasn't the best thing we could have done, but we might be able to finish still, I hope. Let's just save. At least we did some work. I'm just not liking this harvesting in darkness at all. Definitely not be harvesting for if we do other harvestings again. Well, we are saving the money we would have spent on a AI worker, but finish this thing in the lifetime, not in the lifetime at all. We are at almost 60%. And we took a very long time to get here. So I think we are going to go, hopefully not to 12, maybe to 10 or some ridiculous hour like that. We might need to sell some wood tomorrow to recoup our loss. If we go over time, we're not going to do the whole, oops, we had saved this thing like we did last time. No, it wasn't this field. This is not the fastest harvester. I've seen something on a real life TV show once with a massive harvester. At the T. It is sort of giant, I think it was a giant machinery program or giant something or other machinery, giant farming machinery. But it was huge. It makes this thing look like a little toy. Okay, there we will have some clearing to do again. And here as well. Now technically I could most likely leave some of this stuff out, but we'd rather do it all and we know that we're not going to have trouble. I just wish that the contrast was a bit better between the cut and the uncut stuff. Ah, there's a little bit of left I'll need to clean it up more as I go because I'm not going to be able to see a lot of this stuff. Well, at least we have made progress. I think we've got 2 trim lines to go. Really difficult to do this little thing. Go and dump this. I'll bring the tractor forward, I think, a little bit. Well, we're at 65%. a bit better to see I think, the cut and the uncut stuff here. We'll see how we do. We're going to try and actually turn this thing while we are still in it. We want to reverse because we want to get very well, some stuff is easy to see, sometimes it's not easier to see. But we will do this. Do have a bit of residue which I want to clean up before we go on. Oh yeah, let's just bring the trailer around later. don't want to let the AI get involved in this at the moment. I think it will be more trouble than it's worth. Keep that light on, it's better. Another reason we keep our lights on is so that if it's dark we can actually see the harvester. Might not sound like much, but anything helps. Let's see how much. 67. Okay, we will go and dump you later. It is difficult to see where we were, but at least this can sometimes work. No! No! And we crashed. I'll fix it. Oh how? We just totally crashed. Oops. After I worked so hard. I don't know what we will get. We have trouble. Big trouble. We crashed. Not only did we crash, I don't know what's still recording or not. Oh no. Oh no. Can't remember when I saved. I know some stuff is still working. I don't know what to do now. I'll just wait. I don't know what happened.